Hello right bags, it's Jade Plays Games. Welcome to the Access Show. On the Access Show today we've got information about Fallout 76, more controversy not coming to Steam. I'm going to be telling you all about that as well. We'll also be taking a look at what's happening with Atlas, a brand new game that I leaked first on Saturday from the makers of Arc Survival Evolved. Is it really made by them? Is it made by another team? We'll be going over the information with that, and where are the Arc development team at the moment? They seem to have all gone missing. Also, we'll be taking a look at a controversial subject in terms of Dead Cells, a brand new roguelike game. The biggest thing about it is that IGN have possibly ripped off another YouTuber in their review. That's coming, and we've got competition info. I gave you a chance to win some Vigor Founders Packs. I'm going to be giving you the answers or giving you who won that, and we're going over H1Z1 is launching today officially on PS4 out of early access. I have 5 deluxe bundles to give away. I'm going to give you all the information how you could win plus more. It's Jade Plays Games, it's the Access Show, let's go. So Fallout 76 gets more and more controversial. Not only is the game content actually stirring up emotions, it's where you're going to play that game. It looks likely that you won't be able to play Fallout 76 via Steam. You will be able to play it on the PC, but it's going to be via Bethesda.net's launcher. That's the new news that came out last night. They updated that terms and conditions, and all the news outlets have jumped on it. So why is this big news? Well, obviously Steam is one of the most major outlets for getting your games on a platform, but they do charge 30% for every single game that is sold on that platform. So it's looking likely that Bethesda are joining Epic Games in making sure that their future content isn't having a charge taken out of it by other providers where possible. Bethesda.net is basically their store page, and they have their own launcher. It's where you can launch a number of games and obviously Elder Scrolls Online as well. But up until now, most games came out on Steam if you wanted to choose that platform to play it on. It's only recently that Fallout Shelter wasn't available on Steam for a number of years until recently. So it might not seem like a big deal, but some people seem to be really getting their knickers in a twist over it in the forums, saying they don't want to download another launcher that may take up space on their PC, and they just prefer having everything on Steam. So why are Bethesda doing it? With the amount of copies they sell, the amount of copies they sold of Fallout 4 on Steam, you'd think they wouldn't be bothered about having more money cutting out of their profits. Particularly as obviously if Steam promotes it and it sells the game with them, it makes it even more likely they're going to get even more. But that's not simply the case anymore. While Steam is good and great and everything, it doesn't actually do that much to promote games. Other than being on the splash page, really what does Steam offer? Obviously the Steam store page is seen by millions of players every single day. However, there is no real extra promotion it does, and it doesn't have the same sort of reach maybe as Xbox and PS4 networks. I can't see it being a problem. I don't understand why people seem to have an issue with it. In terms of Bethesda, it means they're going to save 30% off every single game they sell of Fallout 76. So that obviously that goes for the beta as well as the full game. I guess in one way, if you really don't want to sign up to another company and give another company your details, it'll be difficult. But as most people like to sign up to Bethesda to get access to mods and stuff, I can't really see it being that much of an issue. You let me know though why it's a problem if you really don't want to play Fallout 76 on any other provider other than Steam. It is the same for Xbox One and PS4. They all charge a certain amount to have their games run on their platforms. Likewise, Android and Apple. In fact, Epic Games, who obviously make Fortnite, have just announced that they won't be launching on the Android system. That is the Android Play Store, not their system, but the actual Play Store. The only way you're going to be able to play Fortnite on an Android phone is by downloading the Epic Launcher on the PC or your phone. The only way you're going to be able to play Fortnite on your phone is by downloading the Epic Fortnite launcher. You won't be able to download it straight from the Android Play Store. So it does seem like these big companies are really thinking, do we need these middlemen? Well, I can't see anything like that happening on Xbox or PS4 because it just has to go through them systems. There is more information as well that your progress during the beta, which starts in October, will actually be saved. Now this goes back to my argument that they're really not using this beta to get player feedback. It's purely just for stress testing. With the beta only running a few weeks before full launch, and now the fact that you're going to actually be playing the full game, because that's what the beta is supposedly going to be, it's going to be the full game. It really does make me wonder what the hell they're doing. We're just not going to be getting any sort of real player feedback in the hands of Bethesda before they launch it. It really does feel like I'm paying full dollars for an early access game. there was going to be a ton of problems and issues with it, and that's why they called it the beta and they made a big joke of it. Break it early test application. And while we certainly will be breaking stuff, how much time is there going to be to fix it before launch? I'm really worried about Fallout 76, but I'm still hyped for it. Over the weekend, Ark Survival Evolved accidentally leaked a brand new game, or possibly DLC, on their main channel and immediately took it down. I broke the news exclusively first before a lot of other people exactly what it was going to be. I managed to get hold of a HD trailer as well for it and uploaded that, and I gave you a breakdown of exactly what to expect with it. Now technically, Wildcard have not officially come out and said anything about what the game will actually be, if it's going to be a game or it's going to be a DLC. As you can tell from the trailer, it uses a hell of a lot of assets from Ark Survival Evolved, but there is no Ark Survival Evolved logos or any of the real main features that make Ark Ark. In Ark Survival Evolved you play on arks that surround the Earth. It's only in the upcoming DLC that we actually return to Earth for the first time. So this brand new game called Atlas, where it looks obviously from the end of the trailer, the logo, like it is the planet Earth, really is going to be interesting to see how this new game takes hold. I have some sources that say it is from Snail Games and it is going to be a separate game. It's not going to be a DLC, it's not going to be a mod, it is a separate game and it is going to be coming out. What we don't know is how much Wildcard have had a hand in it, the developers of Ark Survival Evolved, or whether or not it is just Snail Games using their assets. It appeared on the Ark Survival Evolved channel because they do cross-promote other products from their parent company. Snail Games own Ark Survival Evolved and all the IPs associated with it, and they have heavily invested in Studio Wildcard as well. So the basic reality is they can pretty much do what they want with the IP and expand the Ark universe, but not just the Ark universe, any assets that came from Ark. They've already done this with PixArk and Dark and Light in some respects, so it's not too surprising to see a brand new game being made. Whether or not it's going to be any good, that's what we'll have to see when it comes out and when we get any more information. I did receive some more information saying that the actual lands are called Arcadia. That's what the lands will be and that's what the seas will be, they will be called Arcadia. It has been developed by Snail Games and that's the word I've got from my little source. Unfortunately I can't reveal that source, but hopefully we'll get more information very soon. What is interesting is though that the Ark devs have not responded in any way, shape or form. Now the Ark developers have been very silent in the last 4 or 5 months. Previous to that they were vocal, most of them were on Twitter answering questions and just talking and generally using Twitter as you would expect from a burgeoning developer. But since the release of Extinction they have pretty much all gone quiet. The only people really active are their community managers. Every week they do a community crunch where they talk about any changes that are happening with Ark Survival Evolved, anything that's happening, and as Ark long-time fans you'll know I usually report on this, what's happening with that every week. But there won't be one today, they've canned it. So what is going on with Wildcard? They've not actually released any sort of statement, they've not released a Twitter post saying it was an accident that trailer came out, nor have they gone out and decided just to maybe make the trailer official and get the news out there since it's been leaked already, and they just haven't been answering any questions to do with Atlas. I think for many people, if you're a long time fan of mine and you've seen all the art content I've done, you're going to be wondering what's going on. Extinction is meant to be coming out, which is the last piece of DLC promised in a season pass by Ark Survival Evolved. It was delayed up until 6 months, until this November time. So definitely will be a huge backlash if they've delayed Extinction because they've been helping work on Atlas. But then again, maybe it's not the case, maybe Snail Games have just been doing Atlas on their own and Wildcard have just been doing their other stuff. But for the longest time now I've been telling people, and I've done multiple videos on it, saying that Wildcard are definitely working on something else. I originally thought it was a battle royale because of the nature of some of the commands they've been putting in the game lately, and a few little loose remarks made by some of the developers during live streams. And that still might be the case, because if they've not been working on this, there is still no reason why they have only really just started work on Extinction. It's all a big mystery and puzzle. I can't wait to give you guys more information about what's happening. Obviously Atlas is a very pirate themed game. Lots of people are complaining it's just like Sea of Thieves. Has anyone ever watched Pirates of the Caribbean? Sea of Thieves isn't that particularly original. I hate to break it to any Sea of Thieves fans out there, but they stole wholeheartedly a lot of ideas from just traditional pirate tales. Skeleton crewmen have been around for years. I think it is definitely more like Black Flag rather than the Sea of Thieves vibe. There are definitely some things they've maybe taken wholesale from Sea of Thieves, but it's more just because that is the most recent pirate game. Either way, I'm hyped. I literally posted on the day this came out, an hour beforehand when I got the information, and I published the first video talking to you guys about it. So to keep up to date with Atlas, make sure you've got notifications turned on, and come follow me on Twitter and in Discord, where we're going to set up a channel talking and discussing Atlas. Now, I did want to talk about brand new game hype. Dead Cells has been in early access for quite a while, and it's releasing today on Steam and PS4. But there's huge controversy. IGN have been accused of plagiarism by taking some smaller YouTubers' review and using it as their own. Word for word, they have taken Boomstick Gaming and used his review and put it as their own. Obviously with someone else doing the voiceover, but literally there is a comparison video uploaded by Boomstick Gaming highlighting the fact that IGN have basically plagiarised the actual review. Dead Cells is a competent roguelike. I will be playing it and showing it on my Twitch channel in the next couple of days as I've got a review copy. And to be honest though, this could be the most interesting thing about this launch of the game, is the fact that IGN have been accused of plagiarism. So we wait answers, I'll give you an update what comes back from that. But for now, go show some support to Boomstick Gaming. I'll leave a link down below and go and check out his video. Now it's time for the giveaway section. I have got some deluxe copies of H1Z1 to be won. It's the official launch today on PS4. They're out of early access, got brand new items as well as brand new stuff going into the game with cosmetics. The servers have been taken down and they will be back up at 10 AM PDT time. So I've been given 5 codes to give away. All you have to simply do is tweet at me your clips. You can share your clips directly from your PS4 straight to Twitter. And by the way, this is only for the PS4. Tag me using my name. Obviously, make sure you're following me as well. Make sure you're using the hashtags my15 and then hashtag H1Z1. And I'll pick 5 winners. You've got until next Saturday or this Saturday coming before I choose the winners, which will probably happen around 12 AM UK time. Unfortunately, I don't have North American codes. This is going to be only open to people if you don't live in North America. So if you are from North America and you send me some clips, don't expect the codes to work if I give them to you afterwards. I want to see your best clips of the game. Show me your kills, show me some outrageous moments, tell me what's going on in the world of H1Z1. It's hit 10 million players since it started early access on the PS4 in only a very short space of time. Now it's fully out of early access. Their roadmap hopefully will start improving and we'll get even more items and even more maps, more things to do. They are adding just a brand new Hummer Jeep, a new battle pass imitating Fortnite and PUBG. And I really did enjoy H1Z1 on the PS4 rather than just playing Fortnite. So if you want to win, like I said, you need to hashtag H1Z1, hashtag my15 and make sure you at me with your clips. You can share it directly from your PlayStation to Twitter. That is the only way you can enter the competition. We'll be not accepting any entries from any other social media. The winners will be announced at 12 PM Saturday UK time. So get going guys, go and tag me, go and follow me on Twitter and make sure you're sending me your best clips. I will be live streaming tonight at 8 PM UK time, H1Z1 on the PS4. Let's go and get some kills and some wins. Now on to the Vigor competition, which is finishing today. I asked you guys a couple days ago, tell me how many kills I got in my gameplay video. 100 of you answered back. It took me ages to get all the names down, copy and paste them, put them there, but I'm going to pick the names right now. 3 of you are going to win the Founders Pack worth $19.99. Big shout out to everyone that took part and correctly guessed that I only got 2 kills. Damn, Vigor is hard. You really got to put the work in and you got to treat it really a bit differently rather than just some battle royale game. Anywho, the winners are Jade. You are the first winner. Congratulations, you win a Founders Pack of Vigor. Little Choo Choo, congratulations, you also win a copy of Vigor. And Rochelle, well done, all 3 of you win the Founders Pack. You need to come and join Discord or you send me an email. My email address is on YouTube, but come join Discord, that's probably the easiest way. Send me a message and we'll talk about it and I'll show you how you can get your codes. I will be doing an exclusive giveaway for Discord users and my patrons as well. So if you missed out on this opportunity, don't worry, you may still get a chance to win. So there we go. What do we think about that? Fallout 76 just is being more and more contentious. There's just always some sort of issue with this every single week. I'm loving it. It gives me something to talk about. Atlas for Ark, I don't care what it is really. If it's a game, if it's DLC, as long as it runs okay or better than Ark, I'm down for playing it because it looks interesting. As for Dead Cells, I really hope they come up with some sort of compensation for the YouTuber they ripped off. To be honest though, they'll probably give him more attention than he's gained in the last month just by ripping him off, which is a sad thing, but it's true. He's probably gained a lot more from this than simply just putting up his review of Dead Cells. Let me know what you think about all them subjects, and don't forget to enter the H1Z1 competition. Stay tuned for Discord for more information on how you can win. I'm Jade Plays Games. I'll see you for the Access show tomorrow.